It happened so fast, the day it all changed. Like the breath of a new babe stripped before the rising dawn. Was this the end? A moment, and the cries of a darkened night scattered the ashes of our world across the broken sky above. And in time was a world we didn't know, a place so alone, so painfully so, that the only way to go on would be to find our way home. It was August 5th, 2025, the year of our Lord. From the opening lines of Eden Skye, we wanted to set a tone, one of near collapse, confusion, chaos, and fear, but with a sense that somewhere out there was hope. I'm Jared Bartemeyer, and this is our flagship fantasy epic, Eden Skye. I think everyone's process is different, and I often wondered if I was crazy or weird, or if it's just that I liked great stories. But when I sat down to achieve the direction for Eden Skye, it took the better part of years to develop the story that I wanted to tell. As a screenwriter, my goal is to keep the reader believing in the story, even if we both know it's fiction. And while our job is to create narratives that capture the imagination of an audience, I hold fast that a great story has to start with a writer who cares. It's the journey. It's the pursuit of something deeper and lasting, to make sure the destination is worth waiting for. Starting on a recent post-apocalyptic Earth, where creatures of legend roam free, the archaeology in shaping Eden Skye remains grounded in the interstellar conflicts sparked on the fictional foreign world of Marconia, the exceptionalism of its people, and the fallout of a world that could have been. We're introduced to the story through the eyes of our focal female protagonist, Lyra. After the disappearance of her father and murder of her mother, Eden Skye chronicles her life's journey and search for belonging, though not yet realizing that her destiny lies off-planet, pushing her somewhere unknown, a place amongst the stars, and a world yet to find. We adapted Eden Skye into a comic book series that would follow the events of the show. Working with extremely talented artists in an international effort, we've been able to now showcase our world in the context and vision that we see every day. The release of issue 5 affords us the introduction to characters such as Foy Raynar and his mistress mage, Adria Godric. Foy being the heir apparent to the dying Livonian realm of Marconia, the current warden and keeper of the Nasai province, member of the Brevian Order, and servant to the Eternal Ark. He's a gray character that faults hard with a twisted sense of ultimate morality. I've always been a student of history. I think it makes for better minds and more informed discussion. And it's really something that I've tried to instill into the fabric of this story, specifically in relation to character and world development. Actions have reason, consequence plays real, and nothing happens without purpose. In Eden Skye, there's no toying with casual villains, no labels of ultimate good or evil. Rather, characters carving different paths and motives, scheming, and then revealing the three sides of truth that each moment ultimately shares. Gearing now to launch our 5th installment in the series, with multiple first appearances at hand, and fresh off the release of our film trailer, Eden Skye Defiance. The goal of creating a massive, dramatic blockbuster set in a beautiful universe, one that pulls at the heartstrings and begs for the badass that hides in all of us, continues to become reality. We thank you, the fans, for your continued support of Eden Skye, as it's because of your investment in our series that we can continue to share and explore our stories in the vastly talented nexus of creator-owned works. Let's enjoy the journey together. Thank you.